Hello, welcome back. Last time I traversed a room that did some, quite a variety of different things with climb jump, corner kick. There we go, that's the technique name. Corner kick, distance, and positioning. So now that lamp looks funny. What's with it? Ah, it can be used both ways? No. What am I seeing? Whoa, that was very confusing. Okay, so just like what's generally in the room. So this one is... hold on, so if I take this... Oh, well, don't do that. Hold on, can't I... If I'm sneaky about it... Oh, that's all solid? Despite it looking like there isn't a background right... Okay, I'm just not getting the spot I'm aiming for. No, here we go. I'm in the spot. Alright. Oh boy, can I look at the watchtower now? I cannot. I'm behind it. So, alright, that thing down there is blinking green. This thing in the foreground is green but not blinking? Alright. Maybe it's just, like, the crystal is interfering with the graphics and they look funny. And it's just a... Yeah, okay. That's what that looks like. It's just the bright glow around the crystal, making it look like something different. Okay. Nothing special, just looks funny. Alright, so... I think I see what's happening here. So right, that's not a wall, but I'm in the background. Will I be able to touch the crystal? I'm not sure. Anyway, where am I ultimately going? Let's get an answer to that first. No, really. Where's the room exit? Doesn't scroll any higher up than that. Okay, where am I going? So, let's parse what might look like the path. To the right, then I'll be falling and doing some things down here. That's probably a dash left, a dash... up left or something? Hit the lamp and then be sad because I'm in the electricity? So, well, in the background... Wait, are you implying that I actually take this and dash upright and don't hit the spikes, but that little diagonal thing is a stairway I can walk up because that's mid-ground? What's this dirt on the top? Like, okay, so this kind of stone is foreground only. This kind of stone I remember being foreground and background. But that kind of dirt up there, I'm not sure about. Anyway, there's a dreamer up there. I don't know, let's get to that area and see where it feels like it naturally leads. What the? I tried to dream grab. Whoa, okay. So I could double dream, I suppose, if I wanted to. If I go here... No, the spikes are spikes no matter which layer I'm in, apparently. I don't know where I'm going. So this is usually a dream signal. Why would I dream there, though? So I think I could go up here from after my initial wall traversal. I could gain the ability to dream, dash down through here, and then... Oh, I see it. It's sneaky. So, even if the spikes are always active, if the walls are not, I'll be going right to left. Those spikes will not hit me in that direction. So I think I'm going all the way from this wall to the lamp. Then I use a dash, No, I wall bounce with this. And, right, jump over here, do a corner kick, climb up. 1, 2, 3, yeah, so do a transfer, which I don't need to double wall jump for, I think. This indentation makes me a bit suspicious. I should check if there's a secret right there. Let's try and do that first and see if I've parsed the first bit of this correctly. I'm going... oh boy. So I opted to do a Dream Hyper there. That feels like it's going to be the right action. Except I would need the crystal refill for it to be. Okay. Okay. Okay, everything's fine. And I want to, like, do a... open air... what now? Like, that's a thing I can corner kick on. Okay, hit that, then do this, then go... If I time it good, maybe. Whoops. So, right, I do need to... I do need to... So no, I'm trying to grab to the left for some reason. That's not how you do that. Alright, so be down low. No, I need... just not making the right inputs here. Remember which jump button is which. Don't have that problem again. Once I make this work once, I'll understand how to do it and it'll get a lot easier. That was mostly what I wanted, but I want to keep going to the right. Okay, so do that and keep going to the right. Dream down left, Dream Hyper there, get the lamp, dash down right, dash up and bounce. I don't know what this crystal is for. Oh, that's to refill my dash when I Dream Hyper, of course. Okay, so everything's explained. Then I'm climbing up here, and I'm checking this alcove. Assuming there was nothing there, I'd jump up there, I would jump to here. I think that's a corner kick spot to the dream, which I use to the left, I guess? Dream jump right. If I dream jump right, can I catch that wall and flip? No, that's telling me to dream up left, not straight left. Okay, dream up left. What layer am I in? Foreground. This takes me to background, which means... things I don't quite understand. The spikes are always in both layers as far as I know. I think it just means I want to dash right, get that crystal, and... No, you're asking me to Dream Hyper to the right, off the lamp. Okay, Dream Hyper to the right, off the, well, outside of the wall. Dream Hyper to the right, after lamping, into Ultra, I think? I'll be in the background, so that'll work. Then I dash up to gain Dream ability. I'm still in the background. Where am I dreaming? I can fall down there without using a dash. And I keep going down all the way to that lamp. I'm dreaming to the right to get out of here. But then what's this alcove for? What layer am I in? Background. Why is this here? So the watchtower doesn't take me to the right, but I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming to the right to... Oh, that's an opening. It just has a background. So I have to be... Wait, doesn't that mean I have to be in the foreground for that? What does that mean? That means I have a problem. Okay. There's stuff I don't understand at the end. But I'm way short of the end. So I did that for the first time and just wasn't even really aware of it. Okay, most of that was right. Alright, I got this. Okay, that's much more forgiving than I thought. I just wasn't pressing the right thing at the right time. Don't even have to switch jump buttons for it. Do a dream hyper there, if you can. I can, I'm just not. Oops. Most of that was right, I just needed a quicker downright dash. Okay, it's not quite that forgiving. A little later. And I was like calibrated perfectly on that. Then the calibration went away. There we go. Okay. I was just a little too low was the only problem. Oops. Oh, I guess I was too high. It looked like my dash went in the wrong direction, but I thought I was very decisively holding down left. That's why I assumed it was a positioning problem, because my input felt right. Felt very definitely right, but the video will tell me. Oops. There we go. Alright, I'm here. I'm not being stamina efficient. Let's hope that doesn't matter. I'm gonna see what's here. There's nothing! Okay. Alright, so then it's a stamina challenge. To be efficient, after my climb jump I need... Or sorry, after my wall bounce, I need one climb jump there, a corner kick here, a little bit of climb here that's not really avoidable. I think I can refund in this spot, theoretically? With 3 tiles? Isn't that too far to refund? Because it'd be great to be able to cling onto this wall and jump to the right. So how many mandatory climb jumps is that? 2. Plus a little bit of climbing here. Okay, that's enough to not be flashing. Anyway, once I'm there, I want to be able to cling. Then I do the corner kick, get the thing, dream up left, my stamina's refilled. Dream hyper to the right. Ultra. Dash up, get the dream. And that's where I start not understanding things. What if I just ignore the crystal? Well, I think the problem I'm going to have is I'll be in the background, I'll dash to the right and I'll die. I need to be in the foreground because that is a cave in there. It's a cave, but if I'm in the background, I'll just leave this... I can't leave the screen in a dream state, can I? Ooh. Does that opening straight down from there mean anything? Probably not. Wait, hold on. This is a lamp that takes me from background to foreground. Yeah, because it's not active right now. So what's the problem? Why is this crystal here? That's the problem. That's a part I don't understand. You seem like you don't serve a purpose. Making me wonder if you're for a... Oh, I think what it is that the Ultra won't get me close enough to dash straight up toward that thing. So I have to first go down here, collect that, and climb my way back up? How? Do you really want me to do a 4-tile... transfer to the other side corner kick? You probably do. Then there's a 2-tile, and then I could do that. Am I sure I can't just skip that? Well, how far is the Ultra gonna go? Not very. And if I use my dash, I won't have enough to get up to that. No, I think I gotta do this part. Whoa. Like... getting from that crystal onto that wall looks gross. Because I think I have to do a double climb jump. Wait, no, I did that in the previous room. No, I know how to do that. It's the same technique. Okay, no, that's fine. 4 was the vertical distance. It's just that it's at the end instead of the start. And it's been 2 days since I practiced that. So let's really hope I remember how. Oops. Yep. Well, no. That second Dream Hyper's a little hard to time, because the angle's weird and the visuals are weird. If I think about it, though... No, that was a dream jump. Like, this little corner bop just does not work very consistently for me. So that's what I'm mostly thinking about here. And once I get to this spot, I'm not really ready to think about other things. Whoops, I forgot what technique I was doing there. Ah. I'll get the timing. Oops. There we go. There we... Oops. There we don't. Nope, that was a jump. So yeah, first thing to do when debugging Dream Hyper, press everything later. Always assume I'm going too early because that's usually the case. Yeah, see, that worked perfectly. Okay, so... Oops, I climbed up slightly when I didn't want to, because it positions me perfectly after the climb jump. I just need to be ready, that's all. Ooh, that was weird. The lowness required for that first Dream Hyper is what keeps throwing me off. Alright, so I can just do a climb jump, then a wall jump, then... yeah, okay. Climb jump, then a wall jump. Like a back-of-head wall jump. I'd like to try to refund if I could, but it's not strictly necessary, I'm pretty sure. Let's try doing it without, because that's a complication I don't need. I hope. I might need it. If it's a complication I don't need, I don't want it. Okay, looking good. I tried to refund because I was flashing. I don't think the refund happened. I don't think I got high enough for that. I think I need to be more efficient with my earlier climbing. Oops. The little pause the lamp does when I toggle it is throwing me off in both places where I'm using one. Okay, reposition. Ah, dang. Okay, get here, do this, do that. What? Why didn't it happen? I think I might have pressed too early. Hard to tell, though. So I need to aim a little higher for that second dream. Oops. Dream high. Ah! I'm just not hitting that for whatever reason. Do I want to climb up a slight bit? No, I think it's just my jump press timing. I am pressing the correct jump button. I'm pretty confident about that now. Let's just make sure. Yes, that is bound to jump. There we go. Okay, that's a lot more climbing than I really want to be doing. But there's not much I can do to avoid it in that spot, because I can't neutral there, right? Yeah, right, okay. Just felt like it was worth checking. Just in case I misunderstood what I was seeing. So I'm tending to be too late for this air a little bit earlier. Not that much earlier. See, that's the thing. Like, my margin of error is just too large. Can I pick a visual reference point? There's like nothing going on, and there's parallax background in the way, so looking for a reference will get in the way for it. So no, just get good at judging 45-degree angles. Or, okay, I figured out a better place to put my eyes. I was looking at Madeline. If I instead look at the place where she's going, that makes it easier to line up. Alright, so fix my eyes on the ledge I'm jumping off of. It's helping a lot. Yeah, that's great. Okay, maybe that's not the answer. See, there it worked. Never mind, I don't think there's a solution for this. Just keep doing as you have been, and occasionally I will succeed. So I need to be sure that I've settled before I initiate that first climb jump, because it positions me perfectly for the corner kick. And if I don't have that perfect positioning, I don't really have the time to hang there on the wall, fingers getting tired, and adjust. Okay, settled. Good, I'm here. I was flashing, so if I had any time to climb at all, it wasn't much. Is there anything I can do to save more stamina in that climb? Like, I don't like the climb from here to here. I guess the question is whether I can refund. I can't use that little alcove, that's not usable for anything. So yeah, theoretically, how long can I wait for a refund? Well, at least try for it. That's what happens when I try, though. I have to wait longer. That's the extremely long 11-frame window, isn't it? So basically infinite time. But that didn't do it. I still had a climb jump in me. Maybe the actual thing is that I have to do a corner jump without a corner kick without being able to cling on the wall. Because that's possible, it's just going to be harder. Alright, well, I'll try and just stop worrying about my stamina for a moment and see if the other way is reasonable enough. Because I haven't actually tried it yet. Like, I haven't even made it there. Ah. No, my timing. And also my positioning was wrong. Both of those. Right, I didn't steer outward before I initiated the jump. Remember to do that, it's important. There we go, alright. Yeah, see, I tried to cling and I could not, so I'm just gonna have to do it without that. Oh dear. Okay. I think that's just what the setup is made to be. Oops. Also, that jump's a little tight, so I can't do a full jump there. I do need to modulate it a bit. There are a lot of problems in this room that I have not had a chance to encounter yet. Yeah, boy, judging that's gonna be I mean, it's the same as neutraling my way to just a nice high jump off of a surface, which I've done plenty of times. It's just that the follow-up action's a little different. And I'm not prepared for it, clearly. Because I haven't made anything resembling the right inputs on that yet. I also haven't been in the right place. So it wouldn't have worked anyway. So I need to do at least one repositioning neutral jump there. Okay. At least that part's ceased to be a problem. Well, that was a good spot, so now just solve the problem of not making the right inputs. So I found the position. Other part of the recipe. Yep. Kinda wish that jump wasn't there at the start of the room every time. It's just very precise. Okay, I think I made the right input, but my position was wrong that time. Someday those two things will work together at the same time. Right. That spike. Just so many threats packed into one spot. Still wondering if there's some sneaky way to get there without not having any stamina. Dang. Yeah, the only way I can conceive of is doing a refund at that one spot, and it just seems like I have to jump too high for a refund to be possible. If I did a climb double jump to get higher for the refund, then I would have already spent another climb jump, and I don't think I can refund both. Was there something, though, about doing climbs in a one-tile-wide space like that more efficiently? Am I... No, I'm thinking of a different technique. Maybe I should recheck the gym. But I have something that can work here. I don't think that's necessary. Killer spot number one in this room just is not relenting. Like, that's never gonna relent. Just always gonna be there. Like that. Alright, not too high. And then have some semblance of coordination there. Some semblance of coordination here, please. Someday, maybe. I want to try something. Do you suppose this expects a... If I do an extended hyper at the start... It confuses me slightly, but if I ignore the confusion, that gives me a little more control over my height after I dream. So, alright. I will make that adjustment. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! I wasn't red. I think I did a refund. Okay, so that's telling me refund is possible. Okay, got it. Also, yeah, I'm not dream hypering. No, I'm also not extended hypering. That's fine. Okay, so don't climb here. Just do that, just do this, and... Oh, that could get me a consistent height, though. Okay, so... There we go, I refunded. Okay, that's the actual way. Alright. Yay. I have solutions for both of my problems. Excellent. So the extended hyper at the start gets me a consistent starting point, if I'm reasonably consistent about that, allowing me to calibrate to a more specific timing for killer spot number one. For number 2, I just need to be absolutely sure I get that refund. Oops, and then I'll just forget to do fix number 1 and get away with it anyway. I'm not sure why I was too high there. Did I not settle fully? Whoa, that was weird, but it worked. Ah, that was weird, but it worked. Okay. Refund. That refund timing, very specific. Okay, good. Refund! I didn't get it. Well, I'll try anyway. Yo, I got it. Okay. Yeah, but I don't have the coordination to Dream Hyper now. That was what I needed to have done. Okay. Next phase. Didn't get the refund. Yeah, 11 frames might be really a lot of time, but, like, it's still only so much. Well, I made an attempt at a Dream Hyper. It was unsuccessful. Remind me what I'm doing after that. Ultra on that. Then I probably want a a rightward dash to get onto that wall. Do you think so? Getting from there to this wall looks possible. Okay, right. So then I get that crystal, I do a climb double jump into corner kick to the right. 2-tile corner kick, climb up, dash up, get the dream, touch the lamp, end the room. Okay. Yeah, so the stuff at the end doesn't look as bad as the stuff at the start. Oops. But I only have looks to go on because I haven't touched it yet. Where my mind needs to be right now is on that Dream Hyper out of lamp up there. Sure, yeah, do all the lead-up stuff well. But that is the frontier. Refund, didn't get it. That's okay. Okay, I got the Dream Hyper, so next focus on the Ultra. And yeah, clearly I just can do it without the refund. It's fine. I'll go for it, and if I get it, I'll hang. If I don't, I'll do it the hard way. I thought I had a solution for killer spot number 1. Just calibrate a little earlier. A little earlier. There we go. Yeah, like I can bonk my head a little bit there and it's fine. Not that much though. So supposedly, crouch dashing might make that easier to do. I have to shift the way that I hold my controller a bit for that though, but let's try it. Well, maybe that helps, but then I didn't do the Dream Hyper. Oh boy, that's a... I acknowledge that that may make things easier, however, it makes them harder in another way, and I'm not prepared for that additional difficulty. But if killer spot number 1 keeps bothering me this much, maybe eventually I'll change my strategy to incorporate a crouch dash there. Okay, so don't have the thing, but I can do without. That's fine, that's actually not that hard. Gotta ultra a little earlier. Whoa, that counted? Whoa, all that counted? What the? Okay. My luck ran out. I had like 3 things go wrong and yet not kill me. Alright, fine. I'll try and get used to it. So I guess I want to be a little higher for that. Yeah, it would basically let me do it from a higher location. Yeah, alright, I understand the theory. by allowing me not to bonk my head, I can do it earlier and still be in range more easily. And I'll still be in range just as much. Yeah, okay. So that right there very much took advantage of it. Okay. Alright. I've heard your feedback. I will apply it. Okay, that's a new problem. I will sometimes apply it. Sometimes I'll forget. Whoops! Okay. So yeah, once again, just calibrate even earlier there. Oops. Using all four of the face buttons on my controller, but yeah, no, that is definitely something that helps. Dang. Didn't get a refund, that's okay, don't need one. Would be nice though. But see, trying for the refund leads to that problem. That's the thing, like I almost should just commit to not doing it, because then I'd avoid that spike death. Not sure which makes more sense. Okay, there's a limit to how much more forgiveness that crouch dash gives me. A little lower. Other than that, it's the same. Still haven't even hit that ultra, but that's like practically at the end of the room. I have one weird climbing challenge after that, but that's all. I mean, if a spot's gonna be that much of a killer, it is best to have it at the start of the room rather than later, where I've already been filtered by a bunch of other stuff. Ah! Yeah, I ultra'd. I totally could have caught that, couldn't I have? Well, I didn't, though. Like, if I can touch... So, this looks like a backup strategy. If I can touch that wall and climb up... I don't think I was on my way to touching the wall, though. Given that the ultra is variable, I might not be sure whether I can touch the wall or not. Like, that thing is way up there. I do need to climb to the top of that wall before I can dash up to it. I guess the best thing to do with my dash would be straight left into that surface, fall down, jump over, then do the rest. Okay, straight left into that surface. That's going to be the theory. That refund almost never works. And most of the time when I try it kills me. So you know what? Forget the refund. I'm just not even gonna try. Okay, a little earlier on that ultra. I have to do it while I can't see myself. I hate this. Just doing that. It's okay if it's like secret access to another room and it's just the entirety of the challenge on its own. But as one step in this long chain, this is just the meanest step in the chain. If I had to get this refund, I would hate that more. But since I don't have to, that spot is the one that gets my ire. Hey, refund happened. Isn't that nice? Would be, if that hadn't killed me. No. I feel like I'm losing what little coordination I had. Things that were easy suddenly are not anymore. Okay. Well, I didn't do the left dash when I wanted to. That's because I wasn't thinking about it, because I haven't seen that spot in a while. Alright, so it's a left dash when I'm aligned with the thing I want to be aligned with. Here. Okay. Wow! I'm in the background. I'm in the background? I am in the background. Oh! Oh! Got it. Okay. I don't hit this at the last minute. I hit that first! Then I wall bounce. Then I do the climb challenge. Then I dream. Okay, I had my sequence all wrong. I knew there was something wrong with how I understood what layer I was in. And now I know what that something was. Okay. So just snake your way down to the lamp, then wall bounce, then do the climb, then go back down. Okay. It's fine. Now I understand. Oops. Hey, refund happened. Isn't that nice? This time it is. Alright, so snake down, do this. I was not in the right place for a wall bounce. Okay, so very much hit the left half of that lamp. It matters. I was doing okay for a while, but at some point all my mojo got drained out. Ugh, it hasn't come back. A good attempt will bring it back, though. And this was a good attempt. My dash didn't go high enough. Or I just pressed the jump button too early. I'll call that a new record. I attempted a wall bounce with some chance of succeeding. It didn't succeed. But maybe with a slightly different timing it could have. Oh, without even trying I got the refund. Whoa, and I wasn't ready for it. Okay, yeah, so sometimes without even trying, I'll get the refund by accident. Twice in a row. I'll take it when it happens. There we... Oh. So that has to be a really late wall bounce. Refund. How nice. Okay. Very late wall bounce. Do I instead want to do something else? No, the only way I'm going to make it was with a wall bounce. So I have to resist. I have to hold to the right and then to the left, because that top spike there is going to get me. Okay, so we got some weird spike shapes going on here that are a bit more, a bit more specific than a shape would normally imply. Extra protrusions. Yeah, so I can't just hold left. I have to resist and then hold left afterward. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now. I didn't buffer the other jump. Okay, yeah, so now is when I remember that real fiddly technique. It took me like 10 minutes just to get for the first time in the previous room. At least I had a chance to attempt it. Let's have another. Okay, good. It didn't work. One option, I could turn on debug mode and go back to that other room and practice that technique there. However, that's not what I want to do. This is the way the level presents itself. Like, using extra tools just to do the level in a way other than how it presents itself is not the way I wish to play. Occasionally there are circumstances where that makes sense, but this is not one. It is a designed part of the challenge of the room that I need to do that at the end. And I want to experience the room as designed. Well, I did it. Okay, new record. I just need to follow it up better. Does that have to be neutral? If so, that's a horrifying prospect. But anyway, once I'm on this wall, I'm in pretty good shape. The stamina's not... There's very little stamina pressure. I can take my time lining up the 2-tile thingy. Just time it good, and then I'm actually done. I mean, I still have to do the swerve downward, but that's been pretty easy every time. Oh, refund. Ah! Oh, refund. Ah! Oh, refund. There we go. I actually used it. Okay. Too low. I don't know what the lamp's hitbox is. I'm reflexively trying to aim for the center, but I can probably touch less of it than I'm thinking. I just would hate to get out of there with... Wow, I didn't even flash red there. Okay, no, it's much higher than I think. Okay. How many rooms do you suppose the level is after this? I'm thinking there's a decent chance this is the final room. I think it's more likely there's at least one more. Just got a feeling that there's a third strawberry in here somewhere, and that I have not encountered the entrance to it yet. Man, that dream hyper, that's just... it's... not happening anymore. It's always pretty dicey, and my abilities to do things are deteriorating a bit. It's funny I'm not finding the bandwidth to do the oh, blah. This with a crouch dash anymore, except I'm nailing it. There, okay. Did the crouch dash. I'd love to actually get this room done before I'm just too fatigued to continue. Fatigue in this place, in this situation, doesn't feel like physical tiredness. It's just my head's kind of fuzzy. I'm just getting less and less certain about each input I'm making. And certainty is really important for making them work. I have to know exactly what I'm doing at pretty much all times. Though a lot of parts of this have been kind of taken over by muscle memory at this point. Okay, there we go. Shut up and win, and then you won't have to worry about it anymore! Why didn't I jump? Because I don't know the timing there. Ooh, refund. Or, I can do that instead and have a better time. Okay, so that's what it looks like to miss the lamp. Okay. No! Oh, I needed to resist a lot harder there. No, I wasn't positioned. Okay. No! Okay. Right, I can't... Okay, but I'm good. Okay. There we go. Okay, that room was a lot. An hour 31? I mean, I've had worse, but okay, this is totally a heart room, isn't it? So that was the last room, looks like. Right? Because there's no watchtower. Alright, fine. So let's assume that I've edited that, I can just go here. That big mess into something reasonable. Right, okay. I'm so used to everything being extreme, ridiculous amounts of threats that when it's not... I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so maybe this could work? Not quite. That can work, okay. There we go. Basic moves, so simple. Okay, so you want me to do first this. I don't know where I am or what I'm on or what anything is, but anyway, I'm here. Okay. Right, I'm in the background. That looks like a way to go. Is there a left exit out of this room? Alright, hearts are this color now. I feel like there might be. Was there a way to dream upward without... I feel like there was. I'm going to retry. Because there's what clearly... Oh, checkpointed. I see. I don't think that's going to be possible. Super suspicious, though. Like, so suspicious. But now that I've lamped, I'm not going to be doing it again. Oh, idea. How about this? Camera scrolled a bit, then I died. There's something over there. There's something over there. I can get this double. Let's just try that again in a slightly different spot, maybe? What about from here? It scrolls! There's something over there. Like, that confirms there is something over there. It would not scroll if there was nothing. Well, I got a better idea. Well, I need to die, actually. Simpler than all that. Oh, that's not gonna work, though. Yeah, I don't get high enough with that. Now, hold up. The lightning doesn't cover... Yeah, it doesn't matter, though. There's something over there. It's the third strawberry, probably. There's no way I'm getting up there without having used a dash already. Like, this is seemingly the best I can do. But I have to switch layers. Is there a hidden lamp somewhere? I have to be on a different layer here. How could that happen? Okay, let me see the lightning. Well, obviously it doesn't scroll up. I can't, like, secretly use this little spot, can I? No? Alright, well, here's what's the most reasonable thing to do. Just take the heart, see if there are any more strawberries. If not, great. If there are, just debug back here, I guess. I don't want to activate debug mode here, though, because then I would see the shape of the other room. That's okay. At that point, I would know there's one there. I guess that's what I'll accept. Fine. But I just feel super certain there is a room over there. I can't get there with my dream state as it is, can I? No watchtowers around. Wait. More ideas. I take this. I go to the background. What about... Oh, I can't do that, can I? I can. Hold up. I'm here with a dream state. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. No, this can't be it. I could smuggle it out of this room. Do I smuggle it out of the room and take it to another? I can't smuggle. Without seeing the strawberry meter, I'm basically as certain as I can be that there's a strawberry room over there. It's just, how would I access it? I can do this if I want. Oh boy. Oops, well, I didn't take a thing with me. I have to be in the other layer. I have to be in the other layer. Like, it's now too late. So let me just do this and look at the situation. Wait a second, can I re-dream? Well, it doesn't matter. And the answer is no, I can't redirect my dash here. No, it's too late. I have to get there in the other lamp state. Somehow from this. But that's not something I can do. There's a strawberry there. There's a strawberry there. There's a left exit up there and I have to reach it in the other lamp state. Oh, okay. Now hold up. No. No, see, I'm already lamping the wrong way. I can go back down here and not do anything that matters. Man. There's a strawberry there. Like, there is a strawberry there. Alright, you know what? There's a strawberry there. So I should just stop here. I guess. I can't do that and feel okay about it. Just touch the heart. See that there's actually nothing. Because it's possible there's actually nothing. Debug back here, I guess. I don't want to accept that, though, but I also don't really want to do the whole level all over again. I have no good options. Unless I can just figure out what I need to do to get over there. Right now, from where I am. Like, there's the strongest smell of strawberry wafting from that opening to the left. Just how would I get here with... Wait a second, what did I just see? This is obvious enough. There's something over here. But this is not the room I... What? Okay. I found a secret in the opposite direction as I expected. Maybe somehow I'll come back for that. Okay. Anyway, I found the third strawberry room. Still feel like there's a fourth. Maybe I bring a dream over and yeah, I'm in the foreground so I can go the other way. Anyway, okay. I knew there was something, so next time, whatever this is.